This is a 3-foot garden hose extension hose. It was sent to me to review for free, but if you wanted to purchase it, it would cost you $14 to $15. So this hose is 3 feet long, and it has a stainless steel 304 protective kind of shield around the outside of it, and then of course there's a rubber hose inside, and it has a hose gasket in there along with a couple of extra gaskets in here and an instruction booklet. So you typically use this for a short connection between like a hose reel and your faucet, or in my case I'm going to be putting a sediment filter on this so that I can maneuver the sediment filter around, because the nozzle I have isn't exactly in the right place for a sediment filter to be just hanging off of it directly. So it looks like pretty high quality brass fixtures here. They have this guy here can unscrew from it. I don't know why you'd want to do that necessarily unless you were trying to remove this thing. There's a hex key in there where you could unscrew that part and potentially replace parts. But I think in most part, you're just going to leave this thing screwed on here. On this guy here, you hold this part and you screw it on by turning this guy. So I have this faucet that's hidden in the wall here, and so I can't pull a sediment filter right off of it. And so I need an extension hose to put that sediment filter outside of this opening. Now, as an extra layer of protection, I am adding Teflon thread tape to all of my connections. It may be that your standard hose gaskets will be enough here, but I figure it's not going to hurt to have a little bit of Teflon thread tape backing them up on these threads in case any water is going to try to escape out through the threads. I took this filter and I turned it upside down a few times and then back up to get the air out of the filter body. And now you can see there's water flowing through there. There's a couple little bubbles here and there moving around. It's probably just water from my well, or air from my well pump introduced every so often. But it does appear that the water is flowing through. Alright, I'm happy with this little 3-foot extension hose. It gets me out to my filter, lets me put the filter up a little bit out of the way. So that's going to work very well for me.